Hey guys, welcome back to the Foodie Asyraf YouTube channel. Today we're going to be testing some Tim Hortons donuts. We got them in an assorted, so let's see how they taste. Let's get started. So guys, before the video starts, I made a few mistakes on the names of the donuts. I called the maple cream donut Boston cream, and I called the old-fashioned donuts Absolute Original or Cinnamon, and the honey cruller I called apple fritter. So let's just jump right into it. But before that, make sure to subscribe down below and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on a video. So let's see the donuts. So here's the box of donuts. And let's see how, ooh, that's a lot. That looks cool. This is the chocolate, on chocolate. And this is the original glazed. This is, I think, cinnamon. We'll see how that tastes. I think it's cinnamon, but we don't know. This is coconut. This is apple fritter. And I think this is Boston cream. So let's get our plates and we'll see how they taste. Okay, so we have our donuts in our plates. So same order. So I'm pretty sure this is the coconut toast. This is the original without glazing. This is the chocolate donut with the chocolate glazing on top. This is the original glazed. I think this is Boston cream and apple fritter. So let's just go by the order and start with coconut toast. Toasted coconut. So let's test it out. So just as you bite into it, you get the smell of a really good coconut. And then when you bite it, there's like these little crisps of the coconuts, toasted shredded coconut. It is like just burst in your mouth, and the donut itself has a little bit of coconut flavor. I don't know how they can achieve that, and it's very soft, very spongy and moist texture. So I mean, I like it, but maybe for people who don't like coconut, it's not as great. So let's just go with the old-fashioned. So this is the same sponge moist, the same sponge and moist donut, but the outside and even the inside doesn't have that coconut flavor. And I don't know why, but there's like, you get some little bits of cinnamon in your mouth. I mean, it's just a plain original donut. I mean, it makes like a homemade feel. Double chocolate. So let's move on to our chocolate on chocolate. Wow, that's very sweet. So if you don't like sweet, I wouldn't recommend this one to you guys. But for like, if you have a sweet tooth or you love chocolate, because it's literally double chocolate. The inside is chocolate and then the outside is chocolate. It's not as moist as the coconut and the original, but because of the cream on the top, it just like burst in your mouth like it's just one piece, and like everything just is moist all together and it goes in your mouth together. Like, it's not like there's a chocolate donut and then there's a separate chocolate cream, but it tastes like there's one thing going into your mouth. Honey cruller. Okay, so let's move on to the apple fritter. So it looks like it's a different type of donut, like it's curly. So I think we should have a taste. Wow, that's good. And the donut itself is just a different type of donut. It's not just a normal donut, but the whole batter and the way they made it itself it tasted different. like the three that I just tasted, it's like moist and spongy. This one is like, yeah, this one is like crunchy, and there's also a glaze on top of it. So it's very different, and if you can see, there's little like honeycomb pattern. It's different because this is just a normal cake texture. I really like that. So
Original glazed.
moving on to our original glazed donuts. That's pretty good. So I think it's just an original. It's basically like the original donut, but I don't know why. It's just like it burst in your mouth better because of the glazing and the sweetness. Because this is the original, the truly original is like very cinnamony, like, you know, and even the colors are different. The colors are a little bit different. Like the original is just a little bit darker, and even in the inside, I'm thinking because they're probably using a different batter for different types of donuts. But I mean, it's really good, and I mean, probably over these five, that would be probably my second favorite, with the apple fritter was my first favorite.
Maple cream.
Let's see how it tastes. So it's like it just punches you with the sweetness. I don't really like it because it's a little bit too sweet, but again, with the chocolate on chocolate, if you have a very big sweet tooth, I mean, it's pretty good. So let's just go over through the good things about these donuts. So starting first with the coconut, it is very crunchy just because of the toasted coconuts. It brings the coconut flavor very well. The inside is very coconutty. I like it, and it's pretty moist, spongy. I mean, that's pretty good. The original.
So let's talk about the old-fashioned donut. So I kept saying in the video that there's like a slight cinnamon taste, and you actually taste it. I think they're trying to achieve that homemade feel. The batter is actually quite similar to the cinnamon toast, which I also quite like. So let's move on.
And the chocolate on chocolate, it's very sweet, less spongy, but because of the chocolate, it makes it really moist. And going to the...
So what do I think about the honey cruller? Oh, I absolutely love it. With the honeycomb texture it has, and the different type of batter, it just tastes so good. And like the twist, the presentation wise, and the glaze, and the sweetness level is quite like my level. Not just like over the top sweetness, sugar, or like just a little bit like the old-fashioned or the cinnamon, but just perfect.
But coconut and the original is not that sweet. So the original and the coconut is like low sweetness. The apple fritter and I think the original glazed is like medium sweetness, and the chocolate and Boston cream is like high sweetness.
So what do I think about the maple cream? Now, the maple cream, in the video, I was like confused on what the flavor was. It just felt really like something I knew. So there's like a slight maple taste, like just a slight, and I wouldn't guess that it was maple cream. Like the maple flavors aren't that strong, but like the cream itself is like so super sweet. For me personally, I don't really like that sweetness level. It's just too sweet.
And the original glaze, I mean, it's basically just overall great glazed donut. And I'm pretty sure Krispy Kreme has the same donut. And if you guys want me to review that, make sure to leave a like on this video, and maybe 100 likes, I'll do that. And while you're under there, make sure to subscribe. It's free and it helps me as a creator. So I think that's all for today's video. I mean, I like these donuts. Some of them are too sweet, some of them are perfect. These are all great donuts.
What would be my top two? So, between all six, probably the best, in my opinion, is the honey cruller, and my second favorite is the cinnamon toast.
That's all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe right there. See my latest video right there. And until next time, this is Asyraf signing out. Peace.